Alright guys, so at this point I've got the brace on here. I've got 3 bolts going through here. I've got some clamps on here, just some pipe clamps on there, the water pipe clamps. Hold this on, and that has really sturdied that up a lot. So I thought about putting one down here on the bottom. I'm gonna wait and see how it does before I do. But I want to show you next about how I made this mount. What I did was, this is just, like I said, this is a 3/4 inch piece of pipe. And it's going to be approximately 18 inches long. Sorry, I got a bad cold, guys. I had to take and build this up to stick it in there. If not, it would just sit here and shake all the time. So I took me just some black electrical tape and just wrapped around until I built it up enough. Would go down in there, and it wouldn't move. It'd be nice and tight. And then to make this where I wouldn't have to worry about it falling out in the water, losing it, I want to put one of these pins in there. Stick this trailer pin hitch in there. I drilled me a hole big enough where it would go through there, and I've got it. Got me a little mark on it. Let's see, right here. I got me a mark on this right here. See, that way I know it's gonna line up at. It's supposed to line up. There. So I got that in there like that. Alright. So I'm going to kind of show you, I got a piece here, it's just about the same as this one I've already got made. I'm just going to put it together, I'm not going to glue it. I'm going to show you how I did this. This right here is a 1 inch by 3 1/4 with threaded threads on it. You can see it just, straight through. Just take and slide this on here. And once you glue it, just let it sit, and once you glue it, that's gonna be your bottom part. That's really all there is to it right there. Is right there. And once I build it up, that right there is 1 1/4 inches on that. In fact, it's in the milk crate. So once I get it built up to where it's 1 1/4 inches tight, it goes down in there. This piece here to go from this to this, so you can make your tall piece here. So this part here, let me find it. Yeah, it's a 1 by 3 1/4. So you get a piece that looks like this. So 1 inch by 3 1/4 inch. So your 3 1/4 inch, or you actually, when you 1 by, it's got threads in it. It's got the threads in there, so that way you can screw this on your bottom part, your mount that goes in your milk crate. Screw that on there, and you put your glue in there, and however long you want to make your top piece for your mount to go behind you, above your head, or whatever you want to do, out to the side, like I did. You can do one like that. It's totally up to you. But you just glue that in there, and then you'll take the other piece on the other end. Once you got it sized out, however long you want it, you put it on this end. You put the exact same one on this end as you did on this end. And then you can get one of these. This is a 1 inch by 1 1/4. Now, I got this. This has got threads on it. It's got, you know, it's just where you can screw that down in there like that. And that way you can take this off if you want to take this, and one, you know, you'll have your camera mount on top of this. Like this right here. This is what it's going to look like. You got this part right here, and you'll have your plug. This plug is a 1 1/4 plug. I mean, that's all it is. And what it's going to do is go straight down in there. It's going to go in there. You're going to push it down there. Once you glue it, it's going to go in there. And what I did was, I showed you this in one of the other videos. But I took a little screw. This right here. You can see it there. Just a little screw I found. I had some laying around. I took it. I bored me a little pilot hole. Well, that actually is not the right hole. It's actually I used one smaller than that. Actually a lot smaller. One that was just a little bit smaller than the size screw I had. And then I drilled the pilot hole, screwed it down. Wow. Drilled the pilot hole and took another little bit bigger bit and made it a little bit bigger at the top, just barely at the top, because this top of this screw is tapered just a little bit. So that way that'll go down in there and it'll be nice and flush. And it'll go, this part here, your mount will go right on there. And I also use this, of course, the 3M sticky back stuff that goes on there as well. So once you get your mount on here, on this part here, it's like this, and your plug is all glued down in the top here, and you got your piece on there, which is going to be this piece, the top piece, so you can put whatever kind of mount you want on there. That way you can screw this on here if you want to screw it on here. You know, take and make you whatever kind of mount you want here, and you can use it like that. You know, you got your mount here, so this comes off. You know, I wanted it to be interchangeable. That was the whole ticket to what I wanted my mount to be. I want everything to be interchangeable. So I can go from this, I can go to this, I can go to this. And I don't know if you can see the top of that or not, but this is my long one. This is the one I showed you in the video that I made. I'm gonna measure this piece out for you, so you got a good idea of the height I used. This tall one, the one I had my test run, is 42 inches long. That's the piece of PVC, 3/4 inch PVC that I used. You know, it's all interchangeable. That was the whole deal that I want to use, and I want to have, is everything being interchangeable. So, guys, I hope you liked the video. Hope you learned something. Hope I showed you something you can use and build your own. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, share the video with others that may benefit from this type of thing. Yeah, if you got any questions, like I said, I'll try my best to answer anything that you may have question-wise about what I'm doing or what I've done. Any measurements, pieces I've used, Like I said, don't hesitate, ask me. Hopefully the weather will warm up, I can get back on the water. I got some exciting stuff coming up soon. So just like I said, subscribe to my channel, and that way you'll be sure to be able to see all that. So y'all guys have a good day, a great weekend.